Basically, when the outro riff is really good but short, it's like, oh, why did you end it right there? Alright, today I'm checking out Nightwish. I'm listening to the song, Whoever Brings the Night. Let's get into it. Singing. Annette. Okay, so you guys say it's Annette on the vocals on this one. This is a different vocal style than the other Annette songs that we listened to. And I don't know how I would describe the other Annette songs, but on the spectrum of vocals, I would say the other song she's using a vocal style that leans more towards like the beautiful vocal styles. And this one is like slightly grittier. She's not growling or anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? On the spectrum. One leans more beautiful, this one leans a little bit more gritty. But for this one, I would say the music is what stands out the most. It's kind of the shining star, but I think that's why they mastered the vocals lower on this one. I think this was more about that riff, you know what I'm saying? And the drums. And the drums in the very beginning, like the very beginning, the first thing that actually stood out was the drums. And then the guitar got better as we went on. and just like that, it's over. Man, it's such a thing when bands do, I don't even know what you would call it, but right the outro, basically when the outro riff is really good but short, it's like, oh, why did you end it right there? That's happened a few times. It's not often. A lot of times people, they fade the song and they taper it and you're about ready for it to end. But then when you switch to something like real hard and then end the song, it's like, dang. But I wonder what the next song on the album is going to be. I don't know, like how it transitions with the next song on the album. I should probably finish my thoughts before I switch to the next one. But switching thoughts, the chorus, I could hear it a lot better in the second half. Did I just get used to it? Or did they change something? It was much more clear. You're talking about something about love and this, and that. So I guess this is a love song. But in the first half, I really couldn't hear the vocals that well at all. In the second half, I would say those were actually more like what I would expect from Annette. She was doing some other kind of stuff, other inflections, and since she brought the beauty. Hold on. Let me jump into the first half again. Let me jump into it. Okay, I think I was just going crazy in the first half. I think I just couldn't hear it. It took my ears a while to adjust, because I just heard everything she just said. She said something about where you're trying to seduce darkness and then 2 ships pass, or whatever. I don't remember everything she said, but I heard every word. But the first listen in the first half, I heard no lyrics. It was like, I don't know. What does that mean? Does your brain just selectively focus? You know what I mean? Your ears bring in the audio and then your brain's like, I'm gonna focus on this. Cause I'm telling you, I could not hear a word. By the end of the song, I could hear almost everything. It sounded like a different song. It sounded like the vocals were louder. In the beginning of the song, it sounded like the vocals were really low. And that's why I said something about they're mastered low. They don't sound that beautiful. And I really couldn't hear them. But I feel like your brain can tune certain things out. I feel like I'm onto something right now. I'm having an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? How you hear it is not necessarily how it is. It's like how your brain is interpreting the sound, which is why exposure therapy helps you to like a sound. But seriously, I wish you guys could hear how I heard it the first time I played it. Like the vocals were like this low, and I could barely hear them. And it's the weirdest thing. This is a really odd moment to realize that what you hear is not what you hear. It's just the way your brain perceives it. Oh, that was super weird. What the heck?
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like I don't know. But I don't know.